Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 1. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. Taking a look at Atlanta. They come in as the 6th seed. They still could make it an interesting series, though.
And really, a deciding game like this, everything's magnified. And sometimes that can be a challenge. But the best players find a way to channel that energy. Playing in front of this great home crowd, I believe, can only help.
Holmgren can't hit.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And then Smith with the dunk.
And how about the force on that finish by Smith?
So the Utah Jazz able to put the first points up on the board. Back to Holmgren. Taking a look at Atlanta. And Greg, they must be feeling the pressure of this winner-take-all matchup.
Yeah, I mean, they've only got one shot at this. There's not going to be anything secret about their game plan. They just got to play to their strength.
Bosh, the screen. Rebound, Atlanta.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Strus with it. Stolen away. There's the drive.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Jones up top. Over Halliburton. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Well, 9 times out of 10, that probably is a miss, but somehow he finds a way.
The screen from Brown. Here's the teardrop. No good from Bosh.
Well, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
White looking around. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And it's a tie ball game.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense. Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. To the inside. Brown. And finished off by Brown.
How about a little bit of daylight is all Jaylen Brown needs, up off his feet in a hurry.
Pass to Jones. Outside, White. Screen by Jones. Just 5 to shoot. Inside. Here's Holmgren. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Outside Bosh. Goes up to the stripe. Again, the Jazz score.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Back to Strus. No good from outside.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
The Hawks trailed by 4. And it's sent back by Bosh.
Oh, using that length on defense, Bosh positioning himself well to come up with the block.
And Max Strus picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So both teams changing it up here. 44 seconds left in the first. It's LeVert on the wing. Screen by Smith. Nice ball movement by Utah. It's good from long range.
Oh, how about the vision from Smith? You have to know not just where, but when to deliver the ball.
Holmgren the screen. Atlanta again missing. Utah leading by 7. Now Brown. It's stolen by Jones. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Jazz lead by 7. 2K's 13. And we're ready to get back into the action here in game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Utah Jazz.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to talk to his guys. Here's Kuminga. He has yet to score. Into the lane. Pass to Kemp. Here's Abaji. Pocket 6. Out left to the wing. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. A shot by Johnson, no good.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury that.
And Claxton throws it down.
Oh, the athleticism on display. Nick Claxton makes these throwdowns look easy.
And the foul on Dyson Daniels. That is his first foul of the game. Johnson outside. Here's Kuminga. No good on the 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The kick out to Barnes. Claxton inside. Halliburton outside. Shot clock at 5. Latrey. Kemp with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 9.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence. And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Barnes outside. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. They get it back. Outside for Halliburton. And here's Daniels. The 3 from Barnes. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And Kemp seems to relish contact on the way up. He just embraces all types of challenges.
And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Utah Jazz. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Pass to Claxton. Barnes outside. And a wide open look for Halliburton. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. And the Jazz lead by 10. And the Hawks with possession. Outside, Kuminga. Kicks it out to Johnson. Back to Kuminga. To the right side. Back to Johnson. Atlanta again missing.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
It's Claxton high post. The kick out to Barnes. Off target from three-point range. The Hawks trail by 10 on the wing. Johnson. Good on the triple. Johnson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You can see no hesitation on the catch by Cam Johnson. This is why he's on the floor, folks.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Both teams will make substitutions. And there's 1:45 left from the first half of basketball. To the middle. Here's LeVert. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Well, Caris LeVert, the vertical is special. That is nicely done.
Here's Abaji. Still yet to score. Holmgren the screen. Out to the right wing. Pulls it up. It's rebounded by Bosch.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Now here's Brown. Screen by Smith. And he can't jam it through. The Hawks trail by 9. Back to Johnson. Outside, White. Kicks it out to Johnson. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Bosch, the screen. Back to Brown. Smith outside. 6 to shoot. Bosch can't get it to go.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Johnson for 3. A rebound by the Jazz. They've led by as much as 10. Poked away. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by White. Three-pointer, LeVert. And the last-second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Utah with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We come back right after this. And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. The Hawks trail by 6. Holmgren up top. Pass to Strus. Green for 2 points.
Max Strus shot ready off the catch. Pretty.
Daniels with it. Defended by Strus. Daniels, no good. Down low. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Jazz leading by 4. And it's Halliburton penetrating. Pass to Daniels. Smith outside. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Smith's got 7.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Outside, White. Here's Jones. Covered by Smith. From deep, Johnson. Rebound, Utah.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside. Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
90 seconds now into the second half. Pass to Strus. Atlanta again missing. Utah leading. Brown drives in, and he makes good on the layup. Brown's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, the quickness of Jaylen Brown on the drive. He makes it happen in an instant.
Strus with it. Back to Johnson. The Hawks working the ball around. The Hawks again can't hit. Jazz leading by 11. Halliburton with it. Out to Smith. Left side, Brown. 5 to shoot. Outside Bosch. Bangs home the trifecta. 5 points in the game.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
Looking to end the run. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Outside Bosch. Tries it from 19. And again it's Utah.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Pass to Strus. Holmgren in the post. Out to White. Cuts off the pass. Here's Daniels. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's made the decision he wants to huddle up with his guys. The Hawks trail by 16. The wide open shot from Strus. And the 3 ball is good. Strus has got 5 points now this quarter.
Max Strus so comfortable with his range shooting.
Here's Halliburton. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Abaji. Hasn't made one yet. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life.
Pass to LeVert. Halliburton with it. Guarded by Kemp. Buries the long-range jumper. Barnes has got his first 3 points of the game.
With that deep stroke, I like Barnes' ability to switch between the 3 and 4 spots. 2 distinct things in terms of spacing on the floor and the requirements of the jobs.
And it's Strus, top of the key. Right wing. It's Strus on the wing. 6 on the shot clock.
Boy, the 7-foot wingspan of Nick Claxton just contesting shots with great effect.
And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Jazz leading by 14. Now Horton Tucker. To the paint. Here's Claxton, and Claxton throws it down.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Pass to Holmgren. Down low. Here's Abaji. Drills it from outside. Abaji's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Boy, pretty pass from Max Strus. You think of him as a shooter, but don't sleep on the passing game.
Halliburton for 3. Here's Claxton, and Claxton throws it down.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Green fires from way outside. And so it's Utah. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection. And it's... NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. Here's Halliburton. Wash, high post. Three-pointer, Daniels. Halliburton for three. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Halliburton's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Jazz. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He has decided it's the right time to talk. The Hawks trail by 18. Johnson surveying the floor. He gets it in there.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
On the wing, Daniels. Brown wide open. He fires. And the Jazz, another three.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
To the middle. Here's Green. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Green's got his first 2 points of the night.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shot's now starting to fall.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Boy, momentum on the drive. Halliburton pushes his way through the defense. Nice.
Johnson from outside. A three-pointer is right on target.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
And here's Halliburton. And here's Brown outside. And Utah, another three.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. Works that one inside nicely.
Jazz leading by 17. Pass to Halliburton. Bosh, the screen. Launches a three. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
And taken away by Brown. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leading the defense to scramble.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And the Hawks making a change here. And it's Utah's ball. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Here's Halliburton. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Halliburton's got 7 points here in this quarter.
I'll tell you, tough first half puts it in the rear view. The shooting percentage starting to reflect that.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
Now that's got to excite Holmgren's fans. If he keeps improving his handles, watch out.
Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Pass to Daniels. That's It's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And the Jazz with possession here. A minute 50 left here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Brown. Shot clock at 6. Going in. Oh!
We've got to get this guy in the dunk contest. Jaylen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism.
Here's Holmgren. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
And big man who can shoot really changes the dynamic of your offense.
It's almost gotten to the point where you have to be able to hit that face-up jumper nowadays. Very few exceptions to that rule.
Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation.
Shooting for Utah.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
And something that's already interesting about Jabari Smith is his versatility, scoring from beyond the arc or at the mid-range. He can get points a number of ways.
Halliburton outside. Halliburton on the wing. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And the Hawks with possession here.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for Utah.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Tyrese Halliburton.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
Smith for 3. Agbaji pulls it in.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall. You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
And he knocks down the first one.
You think about what Jaylen Brown brings to the table. Elite athleticism, three-point shot making, attacking the rim in transition, so much to like.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Green with the ball. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And they're going to move on.